All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus again, and I'm here because I want to see us all live our dreams. You know, I'm thinking about the obstacles, blocks, and something just tells me that we're missing it somewhere. We think we got it going on, but we don't. We've gotten it devised to a degree that we can be as righteous or as wrong. But if we are wrong, we got it measured to just that last breath before we die. We can ask for forgiveness and everything be all right. On the other hand, if we start doing what we consider as being proper now, because we really don't know, it's going to rob us of the life that we've grown to appreciate, you know. And so we don't know where we're going to be, and having faith to do something that's really have a representation on love. The kind of faith that's really valuable is a faith that you can connect it, tied directly with love. And then to the same degree, but I would like to think much higher, but it is love. And that's God to the most highest degree. That is how you fix it. Now, what does that basically mean? That means that if we love one another, we'll fix the problems that causes the problem. For instance, let me give you an example. Our president, Donald J. Trump, is a human being, born wherever he was born, came through the process just like all of us did. And the truth of the matter of it, ladies and gentlemen, we've been taught to deal with problems the wrong way. We've been taught to try to punish the problems out. Punishing the problem will go away. Just punishing the problem will go away. It has never worked. The way that works, we never try. But if you love someone, you will find a way. You would strive to meet a certain end, and the end that you're seeking is the best that you can come up with as other people. And when you run into a stumbling block that prevents you from getting there, love will find a way. Not trying to punish it, but finding out why it exists. What is the ignorance? See, all of the people that stands against all of us on earth, we've been taught what we didn't come here like this. We've been taught to be divisive. We've been taught to be selfish. And all other stuff that springs from that. That's what we have been taught to be. And to me, living and maturing brings, because I wasn't always here, brought me to this point. And where I am, I can see every last one of us living our dreams. And that tells me that I might be thinking a long way from where you guys are. And that authorizes me to come before you and tell you that the stuff that we've been doing all the time, I know it has its place. But at the same time, it's messing over. It's causing all of the problems that we have in our society. It's causing what happened in Iran. It's causing what's happening with Israel. It's causing what's happening with Russia. It's causing all of this evil, ugly stuff. And so when we recognize it, then we have to say something and do something. Now, apparently, all of us have recognized it and closed our eyes because the price that it pays, that is required to be paid in the name of love, the price that is to be paid to honor God is that we see the way and we let nothing bind us to the way that dishonors God, to make poverty exist, to make crime and violence exist and allow it to continue while we're trying to punish it out, while we're creating it at the same time by denying the people the right that God has designed for them. But they don't know that. You don't know that. So this whole message is when going to Sunday school and talking about something happened 2,000 years ago or longer back, it's not really helping us today if from that time to this time, we are not talking about what we are talking about here this moment. We're talking about the same old thing. Nothing changed. Nothing. And the truth of the matter is that there is another way. I have seen it. I advocate for it. I advocate for love. I advocate for God. When I say love, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about anybody. This is why I say we're all guilty. You know if you hurt. Okay, let's fix that. We take away your hurt. Now, you know if your family hurts and you say, ooh, I can't take that. So we take care of your family's hurts. Then your neighbor out there, you know they're hurt. You say, oh, I can't take that. All of you guys that just been blessed saying, I can't take that. And you say you can't take it, and all of a sudden, then your neighbors are blessed. All right. Now we want to go right outside of your neighborhood to the next neighborhood. Some pain and suffering going out through there. And you say, ooh, I'm kind of tired now. Now we took care of ours. Now let them take care of theirs. Now up until this point, they don't know anything about it, just like you didn't know about taking care of it. But somehow you got the word. Somebody was listening and was able to share with you and gave you the opportunity to make a move. These people, since you have come there, since your destiny have led you right there in the middle of a space where darkness is so apparent and it's calling on the light to shine. Love can't do anything else but shine. So love is going to do right there in that situation as love has done for you. And see, that means when wars and talking about wars, stuff going on like that, those are people who are blind. Those are people who can't see. But they don't know what we know. So we have to stand up and expose what they're talking about and show how detrimental it is to everybody. And then